Good afternoon, everyone. Good evening. Good morning. All other regional equivalents. I'm Gregor. Welcome to the stream. I am very sorry that I was late. I kind of lost track of time trying to find a what's it called, a shorter intro song, and I kind of lost track of time, like just browsing around, which has happened on more than one occasion. I am very sorry to say, but yeah, kind of lost like half an hour there. I've also not been very focused today. Work's been a pain, the usual. But yeah, at least streaming is kind of always a nice little fallback. A nice little combination of escapism and feeling more important than you actually are. I don't know what the word for that is, actually. You should probably like self-importance. Maybe. So, this is also Perdue. Perdue, we need to do Perdue's quest. Get his sword. Which kind of sucks because I was already in, near the high hedge and didn't really think to explore the entire area. Mainly because I was like, I'm gonna fight more skeletons. And then more skeletons. And then every time I rested, we got even more skeletons. So at some point I'm kind of like, no, I'm not exploring this one. But I guess we need to do all the quests, so I am doing that at least. Probably want to go try Ulcaster school after that. Because I don't expect that Perdue's quest is going to be like the earth-shattering adventure that
what would you have me do?
One might think. Mainly just trying to uncover the entire map and hoping I run into the knoll before I run into anything more annoying. Like freaking skeletons. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna be turning undead with Branwen the whole time.
You're a clear fellow.
Wait. Oh. Yeah, I forgot my formation in a bit of an unfortunate one from when we were doing Firewine Bridge yesterday. Which was fun one, I want to say. Okay, maybe not a fun one, but maybe it was decent XP. All those little 35 XP per Kobold Commando. It's I think kind of evens out to around 6 or 7 per party member, I guess. I think a little under 6 XP per party member. I was like, ooh, hey, Jaheira's actually decently close to becoming a level 5 druid. And Nira, I guess. Hey, Posh, welcome. How's it going? How are we doing tonight? All tucked in? I am going to assume so. Okay, so maybe the knoll is in here? Or maybe not.
What you want?
What would you have me do?
Like a random house with a random gem. Getting comfy for the bedtime story. Ah, can I just say how much I appreciate when you always say that? Makes me feel a lot better about my voice. Why are we not
Your wish?
doing that?
Yep.
So
You've a task?
I'm probably gonna need a heal. Yep.
Hurry up! Can I help you?
Hello? I cannot.
What would you have me do?
Mira, Branwen. Okay, there we go. It's 1 out of 4 is very meh output, I guess. Also, he kind of seems to be stuck, I guess. Which is like fine by me. Like not. I like my monsters to be as dumb as humanly possible. The more idiotic they are, the better you can exploit their AI. And honestly, after a certain difficulty level and above, you kind of need all the help you can get. So, hey, if I can actually kite something until it's dead and it never gets to even get close to me, all the better. Kind of need to... We are looking for a gnoll. A gnoll that has produced short sword. Nope. Skeleton.
Hurry up!
Oh, come on again. So I think I
You're a
should
queer
probably
fellow.
go back to regular arrows.
No!
Kind of feels like a waste to be using the fire ones for like shitty skeletons. He said while not managing to score a single hit on one of them. And they never have decent loot either. It's like kind of the unfortunate thing that skeletons in this game don't like use bows or like crossbows or anything, which would at least have given me some ammunition to pick up afterwards. They instead use what you call them, throwing knives, which are not very good, and honestly I'm not using them on any character, and I also can't really sell them for anything, so it's like it's got me like 3 ways. No redeeming qualities for me. I mean, I'm sure there's probably someone out there that likes like throwing knives in like the Infinity Engine games. Because if anything, you can at least throw them very fast.
Nature's servant.
What would you have me do?
But honestly, other than that, there isn't much in the way of, you know,
Your wish?
functionality. Because they do very little damage. They generally tend to run out very fast because, you know, of the fast throw speed. They do so little damage that anything that has at least some points of damage absorption will just like shrug them off. Which, after a certain point in the game, are a lot of things. Like even the skeletons, I think, have some like minor. Ooh, so many black bears. That's not good. I'll kill it before the bears notice we're here. Okay, so where are the gnolls? I was like almost certain they were supposed to be here. What? No.
What is it this time?
No. Sleep.
Hurry
Can we
up!
actually sleep them?
Hello?
I don't think we can, but you know.
What would you have me do?
Good on you.
Yeah, you can't actually sleep
You
them. My
rang?
bad.
By temper
Run, Wen. Come on. 2 of them.
Your wish?
And we like high rolling today. Oh, nope, not the bears.
No!
There's like one more. See, this is where I wish that Nira had like a couple more levels under her belt.
Hurry up!
Because that would mean that she had access to level 4 spells like Fireball. This is like a nice formation, what you'd call like a Fireball bait. Okay. So, I'm kind of worried at this point that maybe, just maybe, I kind of found the knoll the first time I came through this area and didn't really pay much attention to it, so I kind of like maybe... Ooh. Is the cave bear aggressive? Ooh, that's not nice. That's not nice. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Ah! It did like 14 damage to Jaheira. Okay.
What would you have me do?
It's like surprisingly annoying. So yeah, my main worry here is that like the last time I was through... Actually, is the game too loud? I've been meaning to ask since last stream. But does it like kind of like drown my voice out? I kind of like watched the VOD, but I couldn't like pay that much attention to it today. Like to yesterday's
I am proud to stand among such strong warriors.
VOD, so if I kind of need to like make the game slightly lower, then just like let me know. But yeah, I'm kind of worried that like maybe last time I was here I did meet the knoll and kind of like killed it. But because Purdue's short sword doesn't really have a very unique skin, I kind of like didn't even bother with it. So it's entirely possible that it's somewhere around here, dropped down or whatever. Right, maybe like further west out from like High Hedge. But maybe I need to exit to the west and get to like the next area. But if I did meet the knoll, it was like somewhere around here probably. So like the skeletons that I killed. Maybe it's like another area to the west. Nope. Maybe it's like this one?
Have been waylaid by enemies.
Oh no, you have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself. Whatever will I do?
Hurry up!
Thanks for the free XP, I guess. Mammoth. Really curious though. This is like the pirate ship bit. So I do remember fighting some gnolls around here. And like I'm not even sure that I did like I don't know. Did I kill it? Did I not kill it? And if I did, does the item drop persist since it's like a quest item? Or do I even need to have had the quest in the inventory for the guy to, you know, spawn to begin with? I kind of want to like check it out while we're like walking. This is gonna be annoying. Oh, shit. Direwolves. Direwolves more important than checking the wiki.
What is it this time?
What would you have me do?
I fear
Oh dear
you've a
God.
task.
Dear God, they love Jaheira.
Your wish?
It's better to die on your feet than live for me.
What you want?
Nope.
Nature's servant awaits.
Yep.
Hurry up!
The oral bestowed a
Yes,
frost
oh
kiss upon our
omnipresent
cannot.
authority figure.
What would you have me do?
What the hell is Nira and...
You
Oh my
needed me?
God. What are they doing?
You're a queer fellow.
Your wish?
Thy Valkyr's trapping.
Hurry up!
They seem to be very keen on hitting my ranged characters for whatever reason. Are we there yet? Guess we kind of need to rest, right? Yeah. How many days have passed? 73 days and it's like still chapter 2. Oh boy. Purdue's short sword.
Good on you if you save the day.
Area high hedge. Yep. Okay, so what happens if I kill it before? Okay. So yeah, I was right. It is indeed in the high hedge area. So I guess we're about to find out if items actually despawn if you don't loot them for a while, like quest items. So they should be somewhere around here. Just gonna be fun, I guess. And like technically, I could probably like see it on the ground if it were there. Like these. But I do think the game kind of despawns them after a set amount of time because of like all the respawns would probably make it like way too heavy on memory. Or like create save files that are like 50 megabytes big, which is kind of like for like a 1996 game is kind of a lot.
You rang?
What would you have me do?
They really seem to like my ranged characters today. What the hell? So it should be somewhere around here. So if it isn't, then I guess I kind of screwed up. Short sword, short sword. Short sword, short sword, and short sword. Yep. Guess we done fucked up. I just like try and like walk around and see if the Autolut kind of like picks it up. Just another nice little addition to the game, I guess. Oh, come on. How was I supposed to know? This sucks. It's like it's like a very few things that I hate more than, you know, quests that cannot be solved anymore for whatever reason. Short sword. I'm like collecting short swords. Doesn't really matter anyway. And there like probably were a few gnolls that I killed here and there, but damn. Wait, ghoul? Really? Ghoul as well? That's weird. And oh, another one. Inventory is full. Oh yeah, because some idiot kept picking up long, short swords. Wonder who that is. That's like two of them. How weird. I'm like hoping I don't get held. Yep, hold on. Is it like a lone short sword somewhere here? It's just like pinging the edge of the pile that I... Yeah, probably like, just like the edge. Oop. No, just like a regular short sword. I'm not
Hurry
very
up!
happy. That sucks. Boo. Hey, maybe I can like tell Perdue that I killed the Gnoll but didn't find his sword. Kind of like wishful thinking for a game of that time and time and age. And I mean, I know I could probably like spawn it in with like a console command, but I don't really want to do that. I don't like taking corrective actions for like the game. Like, well, it's not really like the game either, right? Like I should probably have been paying more attention to what I was killing. But you know, a random null here and there. Not that much of a like a remarkable enough thing. Although it would probably have been remarkable to have seen a gnoll that carries a short sword instead of like a halberd or something. I kind of want to say that maybe there was also supposed to be kind of like dialogue attached to it. Oh well. Yeah, okay, we're not fighting those. Screw those guys. Right. We are gathering our party before venturing forth. And going back to Beregost. To tell the guy to screw it. Look, there's like a every bit of like possibility here that because we like the game kind of like can see that we killed the thing, like the trigger for the next stage of the quest has been flipped. I mean, I'm not going to hold my breath that that's going to happen, but I mean, one can always hope. Let's see.
Queer things have been afoot lately.
Yeah, we can't actually proceed with the quest. Oh well. Guess that's that then. Oh. Hi Xar, hi Montaron. You know what would cheer me up? Go do like a death trap dungeon, like Ulcaster School. Boy, is this place going to be a pain? Yep. So this is basically the ruins of a. I think it's supposed to be like a wizardry school. So the game seems very keen on giving me skeletons today for whatever reason. Kind of weird, isn't it? I kind of think it might be a better idea to like engage these in melee. Wait, what? Halberd? Huh. Are these like higher level skeletons or something? No, it's just like shitty 65 XP skeletons again. Huh. Maybe they're carrying like more like fancy weapons. Because regularly they're only ever like supposed to have short swords as far as I remember. Ooh, ferret. Hello. Hi, mate.
You're rather outlandish folk.
Wayfarers, wait up a moment. I wish to have a word with you. You are adventurers, are you not? I mean, yeah, yes. That's good then. You see, I'm an adventurer of sorts. Of course, I'm not very fond of battle. I like to pilfer objects from ruins and monsters' lairs and try my best to avoid getting hurt. Anyway, I have something that might interest you. I have a gem in my possession, a magical gem. I have no use for it and I can't get the price I'm looking for from anyone I've met. Would you perhaps be interested? I mean, like, tell me what it does? Of course, it's a gem of true seeing. It allows you to see the truth in all things. No? Okay, I need to know now. Because I'm pretty sure he was like trying to sell us like a bomb jewel. Yeah, turquoise. Yep, figured. I was just like making sure. Yes, we're adventurers. Tell us what it does. Sell it for less. Nope, can't afford it. Sorry. It's like a shitty 30 gold gem. It's also kind of irresponsible. Like, what if I were to go in like the Ulcaster ruins with like that gem and like being the beginner adventurer that I am, try to use it as like a gem of true seeing and just like then walked into a trap. That's irresponsible. For shame. Wait, really? Kobolds? Like, seriously, if it's actually spawn triggers like Mana was saying, it's such a shitty way of doing this. To alarm me or anything? Yeah, I mean, enemies trying to kill me is kind of become the norm in this game. It's kind of like what the combat is all around. Also, hey Raiken, welcome. How's it going? How are we doing tonight? Now you're thinking, Gregor, surely combat in an RPG? That's madness.
What would you have me do?
Might be a good idea here to rest. So yeah, as I was saying, the Ulcaster ruins are kind of supposed to be a former school of wizardry that had some bad things happen to it. I have to say that like, generally I'm kind of like very wary of this area because the very first time that I ever played this game, like I was like 13 or something at the time.
Your wish?
But yeah, at the time I was like 13 and I didn't really have any experience with RPGs. So I kind of like tried at level 2 and literally got my ass handed to me. Well, like literally, you know. Wait, a wild bear strangler? Wait, what? What's a bear strangler? Combat is about fighting. What barbaric game? Yes. I am very sorry to say I'm partaking in very unfortunate activities here. So like random bystander standing there seeing me slaughter hobgoblins. Wait, what? Came from 10 kilometers, walked into sauna, hunted a bear, twisted his neck open and drank it inside. Wait, what? Were you playing Witcher again? Also, I think Posh is in on it, so feel free to let me in on the little joke as well. Also, this area looks suspiciously like one you go to later to fight the wyvern. Oh, bear is a beer brand in Finnish. Okay, fair enough. So the 10-kilometer walk is kind of like nice then. I wish I could do that. We still have like some restrictions on that. And I don't want to be like kind of like frivolous and go out, like ask for permission to go out, just like to go for a walk. Especially since work has been very shitty today. Oh boy. Let's not get into that though. Yeah, who's this Wilco guy? Is Roger?
What you want?
What you want? Must get through to Am, I must. Baldur's Gate demands to stop to the raids of these merchants' caravans. I deliver messages quick and true, but when last I heard, Am was requesting the same of Baldur's Gate. Someone is certainly confused somewhere, but it's not my business to think. Must run. Okay. Almost dropped your weight under 90 kilograms. That's really good. Well done. Unfortunately, I kind of like put on weight instead, as is very obvious. I guess that was kind of like to be expected. Wait, did she?
What is it this
poison?
time?
Nature's
Oh my
servant
god.
awaits.
Really?
Hurry up!
I guess that kind of means they have poisonous arrows? Or not. It's like a random poison. Thanks. But yeah, I've kind of like been meaning to get back on like a steady diet and maybe start getting some exercise as well, but you know, things haven't exactly been working out as I had hoped, so that kind of fell on like the wayside, as it were. But yeah, at least my face is as puffed up as ever, so there's that. Should maybe not do that on the side that I have like a sore tooth. Oh boy. It's like when you get like, your big boy brain to think before doing things, like slapping your cheek. Flesh here, enough to make me whole again. Halt, Wraith, and reveal thyself. I am Icarid? I am Icarid, greatest of warriors. I wish to live and taste blood once more. Yours shall be the first in 100 years. Nope. Nope. Nope.
You rang?
Yes, oh omnipresent
want.
authority figure.
What would you have me
Did
do?
he actually start attacking me or... Oh, we're not actually doing anything
You're a
to him.
queer fellow.
Maybe like magic? Might work a bit better, I
By
guess.
Tempest shield.
It's like a blessing. Oh boy. Yeah, he's
You've
doing a lot
attacked.
of damage to me. And I'm out of ammo. How amazing. Cool. I can like maybe buckskin Gregor around here.
What you want?
Oh shoot. Oh, there we go. Hey! 950 XP. And Khalid. Wait, Khalid gained a level? No. Nira gained a level. I was actually sure that Jahira would get there first.
What would you have me do?
That's so weird. Blade +1. Helmet. I guess everyone that needed a helmet had one.
What is it this time?
Oh boy, let's try and get a nice 3 HP. Really? Cool. Guess another sleep is in order. Oh, and we get 2 level 3 spells.
You rang?
I think I might have a few for here. Let's see. Cloud Kill is level 5, so no. Cool Touch. Oh, Lightning Bolt is one. It's kind of like a decent one to have. Oh, and Fireball. Hey, we have AoE. Woohoo. However, I am going to save because kind of like in short supply these spells. So instead I'm gonna do this until I learn it.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, until I learn it. Okay, that's...
What is it this time?
we got the... Ah, okay, now we got both of them. If at first you don't succeed, load, load, load.
What would you have me do?
So we've got like a couple of fireballs here for future use. Which is important to, you know, get on with things. Especially now that Nira is finally at the level where she can use them. I don't have to burn scrolls every time I want to clear a room. So this actually gives me access to a kind of like neat tactic for like some parts of the game. Regularly, if I were not like using EMON, no, it affects everyone. All of the AOE, unless specifically stated in the spell description, affects everyone in the party.
You're a queer fellow.
Generally, there are only a few. Oh, hold on. There are only like a few spells that kind of only affect enemies. Sleep is one of them. Let's see. There we go. So this one like specifically says, when a wizard casts a sleep spell, he causes a comatose slumber to come upon one or more enemies within the 15 feet radius, and so and so. So this one specifies enemies, but for example, color spray. Upon casting this spell, the wizard causes a vivid, fun-shaped spray of clashing colors to spring forth from his hands. 1d6 creatures within the area of effect are affected. So that kind of like does a cone in front of the caster, and it says creatures, so it also counts your party members as well, or like any creature really. Horror, for example, says specifically enemies, but the fun thing is that both Fireball and Lightning Bolt hit anything in their path. Which, let me tell you, is kind of fun, especially since Lightning Bolt can also bounce off of walls. So yeah, fun. I actually did manage to kill an enemy, like... Oh. Yeah, it is like a bit too close for me to do that. I did manage to kill like a fairly troublesome wizard like yesterday's stream, just by having him try and cast Lightning Bolt at me and kind of like having it hit a wall and like insta-gibbing him. Well, yeah, but it kind of like that kind of like works both ways, right? Because if you know you're going to get hit by one of those spells and you get like really close, it also hits their allies. Like I said, like yesterday we were doing like the area to the south of here called like Firewine Bridge, because there's like a bunch of like maze-like ruins, like how this area is supposed to be, but like imagine like being stretched out over the entire map. And at the very end, there's supposed to be a fight with like an ogre mage, a few ogrilons, and there's like another wizard there, I guess. So what happened was that I was like around here with the protagonist. The wizard was like in like a small alcove like here.
What would you
and
have me
when
do?
I came here, he tried to cast Lightning Bolt on me. So I immediately ran back. And because the AI is shit, he still kept casting, and he cast it on the wall, trying to hit me. It bounced back and insta-killed him. I was like looking at the combat log and I'm like, wait, did he just
Your wish?
like shock himself to death? I'm not complaining. But yes, if you're not careful, you can definitely get like a very fast
Hurry up! What would
game
you have
over
me
screen
do?
when using these. It's like kind of like the important thing to know is that at the max range... Actually, let me...
What is it this
let me
time?
just like scout here a bit, because I know there's like an NPC somewhere around here and I don't want to hit him.
Your wish?
Like, check this out. Like, there's like quite a big range on this. Oh, oh shit, Ulcaster is here. Please don't. Like, see, it's kind of like a large-ish radius. It kind of like gets all the way to here. See? There's like the the radius is kind of like half your visibility range, I guess. And that makes it very dangerous. It also makes it very powerful, which is why like a lot of the traps that you find in the game are actually fireball traps. Because the game damn well knows that if you have one party member trigger it, then there's probably going to be a couple more nearby that get caught in the blast. I think there's like an exit here when we do get into the ruins. Actually, haven't I? Oh, I haven't explored down here yet. Ooh, kind of like want to do that. Why didn't I? Before I start with the Ulcaster ruins, I kind of like want to get here and see what else is hidden in the Fog of War. Yeah, but it's like a big radius. But you can also use it to your advantage because the way this works, there's like a neat little combo you can do with a thief. Maybe not Imoen because she doesn't really have a lot of points in hiding shadows, so she can't actually stealth all that well. But generally, you can have like a stealth character scout ahead, and then just like leave them at the very edge of like where they would be detected by an enemy, and try and snipe them with a fireball from like slightly further back without getting in trouble. It's actually a very legit strategy for a lot of the fights in the game. Except the ones that are kind of in like crowded areas. Because killing NPCs with a stray fireball is a very fast way of losing all your reputation.
Good on you if you saved the day.
And that kind of brings a lot of problems of its own because if you are, I think, under 11 or like 10 reputation, you start getting like this world's version of the police, I guess, or at least the peacekeeping army. You get like a chance of them spawning every time you enter a new map, and the lower your reputation goes, the higher the chances that every time you enter a new area you're going to get attacked by pretty powerful enemies when all's said and done. Like at my current level, which is like 4 and 5, I guess. No, like my protagonist is already 6. But like at my current level, I can probably take a couple of groups of those. But if you're planning on like going evil all the way, then at the start of the game you are in like very big trouble. Because you can't even handle like one of them, let alone like a party of 4 or 6 or however many spawn. Oh wow, that pathfinding. Did you just like see what Kali tried to do? He tried to like scale from up here or whatever. So yeah, we kind of need to speak to Ulcaster before we enter the ruins. So this used to be a school of magic, and in this universe schools of magic generally tend to end badly. Here's Ulcaster. The best of schools. A storehouse of arcane knowledge. Lost, all lost. Common dungeon now. All for knowledge did we strive. Nothing left. Hope would return with the retrieval of the simplest of tomes. Beneath the rubble, on the lowest floors. Return hope. History is so important. Yep. So this is kind of like a fairly big dungeon. It's kind of like one of the more advanced challenges in this game, which also kind of means that I need to turn on the AI for Imoen and just like make sure she doesn't chug all her potions again. Prefer range, attack enemies, offensive, use defensive, that's fine. Kind of need to be sure that they're not all generally just like using items that they're not supposed to be. Like prefer range, use special abilities, no. Done. Let's see, Nira, don't use anything, prefer range, done. Same with Branwen, prefer ranged, turn undead. So she will always like turn undead if she has the chance, which is good. Prefer melee weapons. Done. And well, actually, I don't have any AI for my
What would
main
you have
character.
me do?
That's fine. Just like rest, and here goes. It's actually like
You're
a
a queer
fairly
fellow.
hard dungeon. I'm probably like in like a decent enough shape to clear it, but it's a lot more tricky than say Firewine Bridge was. I think it's like the third hardest after the endgame dungeon and like Durlag's Tower, which actually Durlag's Tower is supposed to be like a kind of like a post-game thing, or like rather a just before the post-game thing. Oh boy. Kind of need to be very careful to not trigger any
What you want?
traps. Thankfully, I've kind of been building E-Moment to generally be good at detecting traps. So that's like something. And the game does like to place them generally in like corridors, because you know it's a lot easier to get more than one party member if you're not being careful. Aha, what's this? Is this a corpse? Yes it is. It's got a dagger and a potion of genius and like 100 gold. Yep. Nope. Nope.
You have need of me?
Yep.
Hurry up!
Oh, it's like there. Okay. That was like something a lot less dangerous, but
I care not.
let me just like go explore here. It's also like fairly twisty. I think it's like there are 3 or 4 floors in this dungeon, and they're all very tricky. And this is also probably where like a lot of players first got their exposure of like an actual classic dungeon, like in tabletop terms. Oh yeah, spiders. I remember this bit. I hate this bit. Yep, huge spider. Cool. Is it following me? Yeah. Okay.
What would you have me do?
Okay, that's good. That's good. It died before poison
You're a
anyone.
queer fellow.
So it's like basically a war of attrition here. You need to conserve as much as possible until you get to like the 2nd or 3rd floor, because you know you can rest, but in like the core rules difficulty at least, you start getting a lot more encounters every time you attempt to sleep, to like rest for 8 hours, or at least it's like a lot more likely to get encounters.
Your wish?
Oh boy. Let's see if we can get there in time. Yeah, that's good, that's good, that's good. There we
Do you
go.
want to tell me a story about trollops and plugtails?
Hurry up!
Please.
It's like a lot better to
I know
like,
nothing
keep them
more,
posted
so leave
here.
me to go.
Okay, should be like 1 more. Oh, 2 more, 2 more, 2 more. 2 more. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
What would you have me do?
Danger, danger. Probably need to like sleep them if we can.
Your wish?
Nope, didn't work.
What is it this time?
Shit. 1 got through.
Hurry up!
1 got through. Okay, no one's poisoned yet. That's good. Also, did Nira spell fumble? So I'm kind of like wondering. Oh, never mind. No. Spellcaster level increased by 1, so she actually got like a positive effect as well.
Yes,
That's nice.
oh omnipresent
Sleeping brings the sleep paralysis
authority
demons.
figure.
I mean, no, but you know, it's kind of a thing with the. Oh no, 3 hit points. It's kind of like the thing in, like, at least in the Infinity Engine games, that every time you try to rest, there's a chance that enemies might spawn. So, Cold Lightning is very good, but it's also unfortunately only usable outdoors. I don't need Cure Disease yet, because there's like only a few undead that can do that. I don't remember fighting any of them up until this point. Strength of 1 is decent, especially if I put it on my main character, but then again it's also like very situational. On the other hand, maybe Summon Insects is decent. The Summon Insect spell attracts a cloud of swarms of normal insects to attack one enemy of the caster. The swarm gathers at a point chosen by the caster. Yeah, this is actually very good against caster enemies, because it, like, aside from it keeping attacking them, and like the way spell casting works in this game,
You rang?
every
have
time
me
you
do?
cast something while someone is attacking
Good on
you,
you if you save the
you
day.
have a chance of messing up the spell and it not casting. So the swarm of insects does like teeny tiny attacks that keep interrupting spell casting and making it a lot harder to actually, you know, work. So that's good versus casters generally. I'm kind of wondering. I haven't found any traps yet, and I'm pretty sure there was at least one on this side. It was like maybe even like a hidden door.
Your wish?
Oh well. I guess we'll figure this out eventually. No,
Hurry
where's...
up!
Oh my god, where are you going? Pathfinding.
Back home,
Jesus.
Puff Guts would always tell me a story.
Pathfinding in this game is infuriating.
What would you have me do?
Stand among such
You're a queer fellow.
Twice over, because they were supposed to like rewrite the entire engine so they could have fixed this. So it's actually quite interesting that there is like something of a fix for this. It kind
Your
of
wish?
depends on if you
What you
want to
want?
mess with the engine directly, but there's like a, I think there's like a console command that allows you to increase the polling rate of the pathfinding. So basically, as far as I remember, how pathfinding works in this game, like this entire map is covered with like teeny tiny invisible waypoints in like all of the like accessible areas, I guess. And actually in this version I think you can also toggle like the, there we go, you can also kind of like toggle the, ooh, there's like a pathway here that I didn't take. Yeah, but you can actually toggle the area where all the like the waypoints are at. So what you can do is you can use, I think it's like either a console command or you mess with the INI file to do that, and you increase the polling rate so it keeps checking more often for these waypoints and tries to like figure out the most direct path between all of them. But as far as I remember, at least in the original version where I like tried it ages ago, because this the pathfinding thing was also a problem in, oh shit, it's like a ochre ooze
Hurry up!
jelly. Oh boy, yeah, that's gonna be fun. Kind of like need
Yep.
to lure it back with Imoen.
What would you have me do?
I care not.
Yay, ochre jelly is immune to my damage. Yes, so this one is kind of like a problem, because it has certain fun immunities, such as to magic spells and weapons. It also has like ranged attack. Yep, ochre jelly was immune to my damage. So Imoen is kind of out of commission for this fight. Maybe Arrow of like fire might work eventually, but I think I'm gonna need Mira for this.
Your wish? Hurry
Like
up!
the protagonist has like a +2 sword. But yes, as I was like saying, messing with the polling rate is all well and all, but it can actually, if you put it too high, it can either like break your game, or at like the very, very worst. Shit. Oh, I thought Khalid died. That's good.
Hurry up!
At the very
You're a
worst,
queer
it
fellow.
can like break the game, or in like a more fun approach. Shit. Jesus, mustard jelly? Well, that's
You
kind of like
task?
a bit high level. Oh yeah, like in Ulcaster. That makes sense. That makes sense. We're in Ulcaster
would you have me
ruins.
do?
I mean, that's to be
By
expected.
temper
I don't know
shield.
what I was expecting to happen here.
Your wish?
Like to attack with everyone else and hope for the best. Oh, it's immune to magic overall. How cool. Wait, who damaged it? Takes 3 damage from missile, 17 resisted.
Hurry up!
Ah! Yep. This
What is it
gonna
this
end
time?
very well. I need to like start. It's immune to level 1.
What is your
Wait,
command?
is she out of... yeah, she is. Start chanting. Start chanting. 2000 XP.
What would you have me
Yep.
do?
That's like
Nature's
a dangerous
servant
fight.
awaits.
Like not even like finished with like the first floor yet. Yeah, it's like you can actually put the polling so high that it tries to calculate it so many times per
Yes,
second
oh,
that either the game
omnipresent
actually
authority
crashes or
figure.
the characters can't move anymore because they like freak out and can't like decide where they need to head.
I care not.
It's kind of funny to watch. Ooh, also I'm slowed. I don't need to rest. Like, I mean, resting is also like a decent way to
Hurry up!
Do you
Kind of
want to
like
tell me a story about good
pass.
on you if you save
Oh
the
my
day?
god, what's wrong with my mouse? Right click. Thank you very much. Resting is also kind of like a decent way to get some debuffs to drop off of you. Hey, Nognir, welcome. How's it going? How are we doing tonight?
Back home, Puffguts would always tell me a story.
Half-cats would always tell me a story. Let's see. Oh yeah, we actually do need to go through that side. Oh well. Just like select all. And come back here. So like kill the annoying jelly.
You rang?
Frustrated by PoE.
What would you have me
Your
do?
build hit the wall on level 79. Ah, yeah, that sucks. I mean, you could, I don't know, like, is it like a damage thing or like a survivability thing?
You're a queer fellow.
I don't know like that much about PoE to tell you, but I mean, in my experience at least, like most of my builds always fail in like either of those two. Either I don't kill stuff fast enough or I don't live long enough to kill them. Or both.
Your wish?
Or like depends. Oh, actually I don't want to get them here because they're then like in line
What
of
you
sight
want?
of whatever's down this corridor.
Hurry up!
Or not. Survivability, like the cannons to buy better items. Oh, yeah, that sucks. I mean, you do know that there's like a recipe for making chaos orbs, right? Making like vendoring stuff into chaos orbs. In case you weren't aware, there's like a wherever you sell like a full set of items, which is like chest, helmet, belt. Yeah. Ow. Getting the last. Fair enough. My bad then. I mean, just like keep at it. Maybe just like run lower tier maps until you get enough currency. That's like probably the only thing you can do. I swear there should have been like a trap or two around here.
I care not.
Dying on rare tier 1 maps. Well then just like make play magic tier 1 maps for a while. Before doing that. That's what I mean. Just like try and like scale it back a little bit. I know it kind of sucks. Said the guy that tries to run like tier 15s on rare and like corrupt them as well. And then I'm like, why can't I kill anything? I wonder. It's like literally been a couple of maps that just like walked in and like immediately vanished. It's like the monsters didn't even like want to like dirty their claws with me.
Your wish?
You're a queer fellow.
Okay.
Hurry up!
What you want?
Still thinking there should have been like a trap around here, or 5. But then again, there's like another floor to this. Ooh, there's like enemies here. Sure.
An open wound in Mother Earth. I
Yep,
would
see?
plug it had I the power.
40. Farming for a 6 link. Ooh, that's nice. I mean, if you're specifically hurting for 6 links, I think I may have a character that has Tabula Rasa on Standard League that I may be able to send to you. Or like give to you, I guess.
Your wish?
I care not.
I care not. Until I do.
Seldom do I find so little fault with someone. I hope it lasts.
Thanks,
Thank you for
Jahira.
your kind words.
Thank you for your kind words, you bitch. There's like a trap or something. Aha! There is like a trap or something. Like 40 XP out of the trap or something. Okay. Yeah, there's like totally an enemy somewhere around here. Probably
Hurry
like a
up!
big trap too.
You're a queer fellow.
Uh-huh.
Found another one, tried to valid. Yes, that's what I did with my the last 2 that I had on like Delirium. So it's the kind of like a weird thing happened. Like this character has been insanely lucky with tabula drops for whatever reason. I think I got like 5 or 6 of them during this league alone.
Do you want to tell me a
So
story
I
about trots
gave
and
to
bucktails?
the guild because Venom and Banan kind of like wanted to use them. I tried corrupting another 2 and it didn't really work out. And then I think like the last one I kind of like sold, I guess. Enough PoE talk. I mean, it's fine. I don't mind. We could like be talking about how I'm just like close enough to step into direwolf, right? No, vampiric wolf. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away before the wolf catches up to you. Oh,
What is it this
boy,
time?
this is gonna be fun.
You've a task?
Maybe just like dark skin and Gregor, and hope no one gets like held here, because that's gonna be big trouble. Ooh, nice, Khalid with like the 20 damage critical. That's nice.
Good on you.
I guess I'm like level appropriate for this place. Weapon ineffective. Yeah, I saw that. It's like the sling. What you call them? It's like the regular slings. I still haven't found a lot of like +1 ones to give to Nira and Branwen. Yeah, I know. I am aware of that, unfortunately. But I do not have any +1 slings for them, and they're not very good at any other kinds of weapons, unfortunately. So, you know. I mean, I should probably go do that, like the necromancer guy that's like a bit north of, what's it called? A bit north of like Peltvale. Because you can actually get like a pretty decent +2. Wait, what? What did she detect? Oh, never mind. It's like bark skin expiring. Oh boy, look at that.
Hurry up!
At that. Kind of gonna need help to carry all of this shit. Cool. Potion of fiery burning. Potion of constitution. Regular potions, keep them. Give this one to Khalid. Keep the fiery burning for later because I might need to explode a few things. Actually, hold on. Flail +1. Does Branwen have... Oh. Flails count as maces, right? I think. No. It's like a different type, so she can't actually get any proficiency in it. But I guess this is good for Branwen. Huh. That's like stupid of me. Forgot she has like a passive in slings. So yeah, I guess maybe Branwen could have been contributing a bit more. But it looks like the protagonist has a +2 and a +1 already, so he's decent. Jahira's got like a +1 sling, so also kind of decent as well. And Demon's got like the +1 short bow. So I'm just like basically missing like a decent sling for Nira at this point, and maybe Branwen.
Back home, Puffguts would always tell me a story.
Did I get the book? Oh yeah, I got the book that the ghost wanted. Ulcaster's Dusty History book. Yep. It's like identify. It's Jahira. I think it's Jahira because you can actually listen to like it's Jahira because that's like kind of like there's like dialogue between the two of them. Between Khalid and Jahira in like general in the game. So you can actually hear the pronunciation of her name from that. And I think I don't know. It's like someone else also kind of like refers to her by name in like voiced dialogue at some point.
You're a queer fellow.
Wait, this is just like one floor? I could have sworn there's like a second floor to Ulcaster's ruins. Maybe not. Hello? This is a wand of fireball. Actually, hold on. I need to do this first. Aha! Wand of fire! Like 8 charges. It's like so good.
Can I help you?
Actually, so good. This is like gonna be my emergency wand. It's like the one that I pull out for when shit has gone sideways. Kind of want to unsideways it, I guess.
Your wish?
Okay, I think that's it actually. Guess we're like heading out and hope the pathfinding doesn't like have a mental breakdown while we're getting back there. Because like there's been a lot of occasions where I've actually seen characters like walk in the exact opposite direction because like a party member happened to be standing in their path and they decided that like since someone's standing there they cannot like wait or just like go around them. They have to go like the opposite way. That was like relatively painless. Although I am like level 5 and 6, so kind of like I think it might have been a bigger challenge if I had come here at 3 or 4 as intended. Because like vampiric wolves are very dangerous, and that like mustard jelly as well. Hi, I've got your book. Knowledge returns with these simple words on parchment to teach once more in a celestial class. I will prevent the same from happening someday. It's like 5,000 XP. Oh, 1,000. Hey, the return ward. Achievement unlocked. Wait. We shall all live again someday. Yeah. Is that it? Oh. Combat. Hey, a gust. 2 gusts. Oh. Yeah, that's like a bit more
You rang?
dangerous. Wait. Wild Surge swirly things. Gotta love Wild
Yep.
Surge. Gotta love Wild Surge. Gotta love Wild
Nature's
Surge.
servant awaits.
Screw Wild Surge.
Hurry up!
Good grief. It could have been worse. Oh shit. Yeah, it is worse. They kind of like managed to
Needed me?
kind of managed to paralyze the protagonist, which means that he dies unless
omnipresent
we
authority figure.
do something. Oh wait, can I make the heal in time? Yes. One with Branwen,
You've attacked.
another one with Jahira.
I care not.
Let's hope
What
that
is it this
Imoen
time?
can finish it off in time. Oh, come on!
Can
Okay,
I
safe.
help you?
You're a queer fellow.
Oh, that was
You
close.
have need of me?
What on earth is that spell that keeps on going? Not actually seeing anything in the combat log. I mean, playing lots of games on mute. Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
Yes?
Oh. Whoa.
If at first I don't succeed,
I can.
the wife won't let
Yep,
me
there
forget.
goes Mira. Load.
Can I help you?
What would you have me
So
do?
we can actually kind of like hear the voice. I think if we kill
Nature's
Jahira.
servant awaits.
Wait, what? Where
Your
did these
wish?
guys come from? It's like appearing from like out of the walls now.
Yes.
Because yeah, if we can actually like kill
omnipresent
Jahira, you
authority
can hear
figure.
Khalid
What would you
like
have me
yelling her name. Really?
Thy temper shield.
It's like so stupid. I swear this is like a new thing with the enhanced edition.
Hurry up!
They did not used to spawn like this willy-nilly and just like make a beeline for the party. Okay, so let's check.
You've attacked.
Yes, I have a task.
What would you have me do?
Let's go kill Jahira.
Perhaps this group needs not quite as much help.
Uh-huh.
Hurry up!
Nature's servant awaits.
What would you have me do?
I fear I need healing.
Jahira!
There we go.
No! No!
So yeah, that's like that's like an easy way to get the character's pronunciation correctly. Yeah, just kill her.
What would you have me do?
Oh, really? I really hate how this game does response.
No!
Or like just like pops in monsters like that. I mean, my dude, I cleared this area. It should be safe for at least like one rest. Oh well, I guess we're done with like Ulcaster school. It's like a lot of XP. If I'm being honest, can I actually exit to the south? I guess I can. Oh, hold on, there's like a bit here I haven't explored. That's unfortunate. Wonder how many skeletons I'm gonna run into on my way there. Mm-hmm. That's one. Well, I guess we could have also gone up from here.
Your wish?
Oh wow.
You have need of me?
Respawns are real.
Hurry up!
And also very annoying. So it's like a rather annoying thing that this game does with Hobgoblin Elites specifically. As far as I understand it, because I did use like that method where you kind of like use like stealth characters to snipe groups of enemies before they can attack. Like their usual loadout consists of one acid arrow and then just like all regular arrows. So like the very first shot that they take has a quite decent chance to like poison whoever it hits, which I guess inadvertently is usually a squishy character like a mage or something. And then you're kind of like trying to figure out how you got poisoned, but because they don't have any more poison arrows in their inventory, you can't really like tell. Like for the longest time, I kept thinking that like the hobgoblins have some sort of like racial ability or like passive or special or whatever that allows them to poison targets. That's like so sneaky when I actually figured it out. I mean, it has to be intentional, right? Because they only have like one arrow every single time that can like poison you. Okay, so that's like a weird little mesa thing. So, kind of like the other reason that I kind of wanted to explore that part, aside from like map completion, is to see if there's another area between here and Firewine. Which I think there isn't, because like the game generally tries to not like jam all the areas too close. Oh, there is. Huh, okay. I somehow missed this one. Awkward and kind of weird. Oh joy, half ogres. Bunch of them. Like just at the place where I can't actually maneuver any of my characters.
What would you have me do?
What would you have me do? I would have you cast Fireball. Like around here. Hey, see, as like a practiced eye in ruining everything with AoE. I cast it just at the very specific point where it hits the enemies, but not your melee characters. It's like I totally lucked out on that one, by the way. Just in case anyone was wondering. So I don't like exploring by night time, to be honest. Ba, 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 ba. Trying to remember, is there like any quest that I'm meant to be doing here? I was like basically just need to... Ooh, ogre. Okay. That's a bit worrying. Yeah, these things can actually
You're
still
a
be
queer
a bit
fellow.
of trouble, to be honest.
What is it this time?
I wonder if I can sleep it. 2 ogres. 3 ogres. Never mind.
Your wish?
I guess they're not as much trouble anymore. I keep forgetting I'm at like level 6 now. So nice. It's like you definitely get a lot of power with each successive level. Especially as far as encounters and stuff that can land a hit on you is concerned. Because aside from the extra HP that you get with each level, the main feature of, like the main benefit of having higher levels generally, not like on a class by class basis, is that you get a lot lower armor class the more you level up. So eventually, even if the enemies roll like a natural 20 to hit you, they won't hit you. Especially the little guys. Like maybe not the Kobold Commandos because they have fire arrows, but you know. There's like a lot of ogres and ogrelons. What the hell? It's a weird thing. It's an infestation. So still get hit. Kind of want to say that the maximum negative armor class you can get to in Baldur's Gate 1 is probably like -9 or something. I'm already like halfway there with Khalid.
Hurry up!
Sort of. A couple of more levels, he's gonna drop naturally another point or two. There's like definitely later on items that can further remove a few more points of AC. Your iron or your life? No, your iron and your life. Yeah, that one's better. Why do you want our iron? Ours no good. Crumble like elf bones and make our clan into laughingstock. Haha, big joke. We'll kill you quick, no pain. Just take iron. Okay, yeah, sure.
You rang?
How about like a nice fireball to the face? Aha! Check this out. Yeah, these are kind of actually a bit higher levels, so they wouldn't actually die in one shot. But I mean, any spell that can clear like a 6d6 pool of health
Your
from,
wish?
you know.
What would you have me do?
Wow. My right click seems to be slowly dying. Oh boy, I guess it's probably time to get a new mouse. Let's see if I can afford that as well. Okay, let's go to Imo and... Oh, 200 sword. So I get +2. No, +1. Okay, yeah, it's like a generic 200 sword, so that's fine, I guess.
Your wish?
Wait, yeah, so the other annoying thing is that
Hurry up!
if someone's like out of line of sight,
What would you have me do?
they don't get
Your wish?
like damaged by AoE, or they don't like get included in the calculations for AoE, which is why you can't actually just like cast random spells into the darkness and hope that they connect, like fireballs, which is why you need to be using the scouting trick in the first place with like the stealth unit. It's kind of annoying. You'd think like a fiery ball of death would not care about if it's being seen by something in order to incinerate it. But there you have it. Which is also why it's so damn tricky to you know, use these AoE spells. And this is also why I've been like quick saving and quick loading all the time. Ogrelon, more Ogrelons. Yeah, I don't actually need to waste the fireball here. Actually, I think I
What is
cast
it
both
this
of
time?
them. Yeah.
Hurry up!
Fine. Ha, 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 ha. I should probably start adding more spells to my spellbook though. If only to, you know, have options at some point. Although I guess 95% of the spells I don't really use, like very specific spells that I like to use from each level. Or from each like type. Magic missile is always nice. It's kind of like a cheap and fast way to deal some damage. Yoin Galkobher. What the hell is your name? There is a toll for passing this way, friends, and it happens to be your life. Are you willing to part with it? Take my life if you will, but I warn you now. Make one move and your own is forfeit. Then let the Saddles games begin. Okay.
You
Are
rang?
you sure? Yes, I can do this.
What is your
And
command?
I can do this.
Nature's
And I
servant
guess
awaits.
Jahira can also do this.
Uh-huh.
What you want?
They have a caster, right? It's like a priest. I think all of them are priests. So that kind of means like I want to... It's like an action.
Can I help you?
Yep.
Oh, I guess this might be a good time to start using these.
What is it this time?
What is it this time? Did she not cast sleep?
I not survive.
Did she? She did. Didn't work.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Hey, Driven Death. 150 XP.
What would you have me do?
Sucks to be him. Billy also dies, I guess.
Your wish?
Yep. Another 150. 300. Okay, so that was supposed to be stronger, I guess. Poor guys. But also, I guess, more stuff for me, so... Wow, do I ever sound like a psychopath?
Hurry up!
You've a task?
Hello.
What would you
I guess there might also be time to maybe, like, on Jahira or on to memorize one of, like, the Cure Medium Wounds spells. Just because, like, doing teeny tiny heals over and over again doesn't really help much. Or at least it adds a lot of unnecessary downtime. Sarhedra! Okay, who's this? Hi.
Yes?
I bet you're another one of those adventurers wanting to change the world or something. Well, go pick on the ogres to the south if it will make you feel better. Okay. If you say so. She seems to know what's what. I guess that also kind of explains why there are like so many ogres around here. Okay, the ogres get.
No!
Why is she casting spells? Didn't I disable that already?
You rang?
Wait, Ogre Berserker? Ooh, that's actually like slightly harder to deal with.
Hurry up!
Yep, there we go. It dead. It dead. 650 XP. Blasted to pieces. There's also like a thing here. Ah! There's like potions. Big ass swords as well. Da 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 da. This house looks abandoned. Oh. Oh. Help me! You have to help me! Them Zvarts are after my cows again. Have any sleep? I think I do.
What would you have me do?
Hey, cow saved. Everyone's asleep.
Your wish?
Actually, need to kill them before they wake up.
Hurry up!
Hey, save the cow. It's actually an achievement for that? Okay. Oh, I'm happy to be enabling this cow to keep on being a cow. Wonder if you get like a reward for this. Okay, let's see. Thanks for saving Arabelle here. Ever since them Zwarts and their Koboldkin swarmed the mines in Nashkel, they've been making attacks like that more and more often. If someone like you could get to the bottom of that, all of us trying to make an honest living here would sure be grateful. Hey, yeah. I guess I was actually supposed to run into this before finishing Nashkel, but eh.
No! You have need of me? I'm getting weaker. I'll need a healer as soon as possible.
Oh boy.
What would you have me do?
Yes, bears are an issue here. Unlike some people, I can't actually crack one open and drink it. Wonder if the dwarf that was here has a reward for us as well while you're hunting. I mean, it is marked as a quest, so... At this point, anything that I do doesn't really give me much XP because I kind of over-leveled myself, but, you know. It's also nice for the gold and, like, the lore.
Yes?
That was quick. Damn, I don't know. Go find someone else to talk to. I'm not good at this quest stuff. I have, people to see and places to be. Oh, more wolves? Da, 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 ba-dum, ba, ba, ba. Also, damn, I'm actually getting very sleepy here. I probably won't, like, stay for like a full 3 hours. Sprat! The hell is this guy? Oh, shit. No, go back, go back, go back. Ogres! Ogres everywhere!
Uh-huh.
I wonder if I can, like, put at least one of them. Or both of them. Cool.
Yeah, mate.
No time, no time! On the run with info. Off to arm to report things most dire indeed. Bandit rates increasing, iron ore depleting, and everyone is up in arms about the lack of arms. It's like a... It's like basically a newscaster. Get it? Caster. Whew, I'm actually getting like very warm in here for whatever reason. I wonder what the temperature is like. It's like 20 degrees. Ugh. So yeah, I think this is like since we're like done with this map, I know it's kind of been a very brief stream and I would love to keep going for a bit more, but I really need some sleep. So I think we're done. Generally it's like now that like the only way to go is like north anymore.
You have been waylaid by enemies
Oh, screw
and
me.
must defend yourself.
Why? I don't want to waylay myself with enemies, blah 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 blah. So yeah, it's like a good point to go sell stuff and, you know, call it for tonight. It's nearly like midnight anyway. Like I said, I would love to stay a bit longer, but generally
I
not
can
feeling
make
well. I'm
whatever
like
you
this
wish
close
for a
from
wee
like
little
calling the
bit
stream
more
off.
than me competition.
But I'm like, yeah, I'm already like streaming semi-consistently, so might as well just like keep up with it. Look at all the money I'm making though. So nice. I'm rich. Or something like that. I actually want to keep that. It's kind of weird to me that he doesn't buy all of these. So I'm kind of wondering, maybe I should like head to Ulcaster to do that. See, we do still need to get a lot of bullets for, well, everyone. And I'm not hurting for arrows at least. Oh well, kind of sucks we don't have any other like +1 stuff to buy here either. Shield buckler, large shield, shadow armor. Oh hey, the +1.
I can make whatever you wish for a wee
200
little
sword.
bit
I wonder
more
how I
than me
missed that.
competition.
Horn coral gem. So okay,
You have need of me?
this goes to Gregor, and kind of need to divvy up the bullets now. Let's give this one to Branwen. Nira's kind of like decent still.
Hurry up!
That's probably good enough. And then maybe go rest to be ready for tomorrow's adventure. Or whatever. Let's go rest at Fill the Posts. Wow. I'm feeling so tired. Tuesdays are not my thing. So, I might actually end up taking tomorrow off. Wait, hold on, it's like a Wednesday here, right? So it's not like Tuesday. So that's like today I was meant to be taking it off. So I'm kind of considering trying to do like a more like serious schedule and kind of like keep to it, like do Mondays, Tuesdays, and then Thursdays and Fridays. And then maybe on Saturdays have like another little bonus
You
stream
want
if I have
some
enough time
whiskey?
for it. There we go. We can sell these here. So nice. Oh, I guess we can also sell these if we kind of like ever wanted to, but I'd rather not. And the bandit scalps, I guess we need to go give to the nice flaming fist lady. Let's see, braces of defense, composite longbow, chainmail +1. Image deafness. Yeah, I don't see anything that I kind of like want to buy.
I
It's
got
like
some
a
cheap
rest.
beer for you.
Okay, so that's it for
I care not.
tonight.
What would you have me do?
Again, I just like start doing a bit more seriously the whole streaming thing, at least more consistently. Have a very pleasant evening, everyone. I mean, we do have like a few people in chat, so might as well just like send a nice raid onward. I think Mammoth might be doing like either Chimera Squad or the other thing. What's it called? No, he's done. I don't actually follow anyone else that we could be raiding. It's like all like big time streamers that I don't really want to send 3 viewers to. Kind of seems a bit desperate. So yeah, have a very pleasant evening, everyone. I'm sorry the stream didn't last longer, but I'm kind of tired. And tomorrow is not going to be much better work-wise. So have a very pleasant evening, and I'll see you around. Good night.